The art of forgiving and not being able to forget. I was reading Psycho-cybernetics, right? Because I still didn't finish that book. And as I was reading it, I was about to meet a friend of mine, right? The friend shows up and she's reading another book, I think The Power of Subconscious Mind. And I just go like, I hate what this author wrote about forgiveness, because he's talking like, you need to forgive and you need to forget about it. And like, it shouldn't affect you anymore once you've forgiven the person and once you've forgiven yourself for a certain thing, right? And she goes like, you know what, like explain to me what the author is trying to say, right? Like go ahead, tell me more about it, because even apparently she was reading the same thing. It's like freaking coincidence, right? So I start explaining to her how the author told a story about a husband who cheated on his wife, and then she still stayed in the marriage, and then she was trying to show that she was morally more higher, or like morally more right, and that like she kept on bringing up the point that she forgave him. And the author goes ahead to tell, being like, it was better that she left him, that he would have a better life and so would she, instead of bringing back the entire thing about like oh, I forgave you and things like that. Now when I did read that, I was just like, this is interesting. Even I would do the same thing. I'd probably cut the person off and let them go on their dilly dally way, or some shit like that, right? But then when I was reading the other part, it mostly felt like, you can forgive the person, but you need to forgive in such a way where you need to forget that it ever happened. Your conscious should not remember, right? And I was not having it. I was just like, what do you mean that you need to forget that the incident ever happened? Forget it? I don't know. It's very like, I'm not sure about my take on this, but let me in on your thoughts.